Hello everyone. Here we are with the questions which are on the quiz related to your lesson 6.2 about chemical reactions. First question reads, what principle can be applied to all chemical reactions? Is it conservation of mass, reactants formed from products, or energy loss theory or coefficient principle? The proper answer is A, conservation of mass. Again, the proper answer is A, conservation of mass. Second question, it reads, what kind of chemical reaction does this energy diagram show? Is it showing an exothermic reaction, an endothermic reaction, an ionic, or mass creating? Actually, this diagram is standing for an endothermic reaction. The reason is that the graph line, as you can see, is climbing. Question 3. The minimum amount of energy needed for chemical reaction is cold, blank, is it product threshold, Zoban energy, principal mass, activation energy? The proper answer is D, activation energy. So minimum amount of energy needed for a chemical reaction to start is the activation energy. We come to question 4. What is the function of the enzyme substrate complex? When the enzyme bind to the substrate, they make enzyme substrate complex, which is an intermediate step before we come up with the products. Is it to destroy the enzyme? Is it to prevent the bondage at an active site? Is it to stop chemical reaction? Is it to break and form chemical bonds? The proper answer is D, to break and form chemical bonds. Actually, those are two sentences combined together. I can read it like this. It's to break chemical bonds in the reactants for sure, and to make new ones in the products for sure. Last question. Question number 5. How can an enzyme benefit chemical reactions as shown in this energy diagram? On the energy diagram, I can see two different arrows. One showing me activation energy with the enzyme, which is pointing to the light green color, and the other one showing me activation energy without the enzyme, the large one. This means one thing, which is with the enzyme, I have lower activation energy. So the proper answer is A, lowering activation energy. Thank you. Best of luck.